An army has a use, it can go and fight a war. A sapphire has a use, it can tell you what it's for. An agate terrifies, a lapis terraform. A lapis what? Hello everybody, my name is Fox, and today I'm Fox, another lapis theory. I love lapis. Jeez. If you don't know, from, my Star Wars videos and a lot of my Simulator videos, Lapis is one of, well, I love all the gems, but I just love Lapis because she's just awesome. All of them are awesome, but I don't know, I just really like Lapis. And, Lapis is one of my favorite characters, and after watching, What's the Use of Feeling Blue? After watching that so many times, I actually started listening to one point in the song where first when I thought she said army, I thought she said a quartz because she said sapphire after that. Oh wait, maybe she's like saying each type, and I really didn't pay attention to all of them until it got to, and then like the second time or third time watching the song, it goes, an agate terrifies, and a lapis terraforms. And I'm just thinking, well, we now know what Lapis' mission was on Earth. She was going to terraform the planet. And I can see how she would be able to do that. Which also I love because fan fictions I do like reading every once in a while. And I was reading, and like either I read like a comic book of it and they're like, Lapis Lazuli, she's like they try to figure out, okay, what are the gems and stuff like that. And I actually really like that. Like, other shows or stuff like that, you can't, like, let's say a Naruto fan fiction, if they didn't finish Naruto, you could probably still make a Naruto fan fiction that wouldn't really deviate too much from the original plot or whatever. But for this one, it's like, okay, what is a Lapis's job? In one fan fiction, it's for entertainment. Another fan fiction, she's a useless item. She's a useless gem. Turns out, she's neither. Lapises are terraformers. Which actually, I wonder now if each lapis has a different controls. I wonder if lapises are like elementals. Actually, I didn't think about it, or if all lapises are all water based. I don't know if there's like other colored lapises. Though I do know that one of the birthstones for December used to be lapis lazuli. It used to be. No, I'm not really sure who picks that, but still. But listening to that, I'm just thinking, okay, we kind of understand now why Lapis has her water abilities. She uses it to terraform the planet, and water is one of the most destructive, world-changing type of freaking element, quote-unquote element, there is on the planet of the of the original elements. Fire, water, earth, and wind. Though if you have a Chinese element, it's metal, wood, fire, water. Metal, wood, fire, water. Forgot what the fudgy other one. Metal, wood, fire, water. Metal, wood, fire. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Sorry, I'm going off topic a little bit. I'm trying to remember. I know in one version it's spirit at one point, but I'm not sure. But I know it's another one for the Chinese one. But that's gonna probably won't bug me that much. Wood? Did I say wood? I don't know. But I'm sorry, I keep looking back at them. But hearing that, I was kind of thinking, okay, this might actually, it might be a clue to something else. Like, it might be a clue to what's probably gonna happen later on in the show. And like I said, water is one of the most destructive things there is. Like, if you put water pressure high enough, the sucker can cut through metal. If you put water is basically everywhere, at least on Earth, and there's even a cloud of water somewhere in space where apparently if we could reach it, it could give each person on Earth an entire Earth full of water. Like, everyone could have an Earth full of water to drink from. That is kind of awesome. But actually, I wonder if it's a giant orb of water. Maybe I don't think it's a giant orb of water, but if it is a giant orb of water, could we go scuba diving through it? No, he'd probably freeze to death or explode. I don't know. But, thinking that, I was kind of thinking, okay, maybe this is kind of leading to something else in the future. And then I kind of started to remember, okay, if Lapis is a terraformer, and if you don't know what terraforming is, from my understanding of what terraforming is, from Prometheus, probably not the best movie, so from Prometheus and other sci-fi stuff, terraforming is when you make a planet, or an environment to your liking more often, not like naturally making a planet that's, I don't know, Mars, and then terraforming the sucker to where you can breathe and grow plants and stuff like that. Kind of something like that. If I remember correctly, I don't know, if someone could look it up. But, I probably should, but I'm not going to right now. But I was kind of thinking, okay, we know that Lapis can terraform the planet. She has this power, and we also know she is incredibly powerful, since she's able to literally, like if the freaking water was a sheet, not a sheet, but like a cloth, able to grab it and then pick it up and then just pull all the water upward into a tower. We know she's that powerful that she can do that with the entire ocean. So, I'm kind of thinking, okay, we know she's incredibly powerful. Could this lead to something else, especially towards the final thing? Because there's something that could really use of terraforming to, one, be free of Earth, and two, save the planet, possibly even save the planet and stop Homeworld from destroying the planet. Even though I'm pretty sure they're going to go some non-violent route, which isn't bad. But, which I thought, the cluster. Because it would kind of suck if it's kind of just like, yeah, the cluster is full of gems that are in pain and agony, and they're trapped beneath the Earth and are ticking time bombs, and if one of their bubbles pops, the Earth is screwed. So, what are we going to do about this? And honestly, I'm just thinking, throughout the entire series, when they said, they just bubble the cluster, I'm like, okay, how the fuck are they going to get this thing out of here? One thing, I guess they could probably build a giant galaxy warp, but I don't think they're probably going to do that. But then, this comes up. Lapis is a terraformer. And if anything, this is more a theory, again, this is assuming with the pieces I have that this could happen. Lapis could possibly break open the world, release the cluster, and then reseal back the world. And many people might say, that'll kill everyone. Probably. That probably would kill a lot of people. But then again, it may not, because, one, Lapis can control water, so she can literally probably contain entire atmospheres within, domes around the planet, and, make sure people don't stand on the giant cracks as she pops the sucker open, releases the cluster, allows the cluster to fly out, and then close it back up. Not to mention, how cool would it be that, there's a whole plan going on. They're not really tell Steven all the plan, or maybe they do tell Steven all the plan, but they don't show us. And there's the giant battle going on. Homeworld versus the crystal gems, whether it be Pearl, Garnet, Amethyst, Lapis, Pearl, Garnet, Amethyst, Peridot, Jasper, hopefully the rubies, hopefully the centipedals, hopefully all the corrupted gems, and maybe even maybe if they figure out how to heal all the other crystal gems beforehand, bismuth and all of them, have all of them, they're going to go into the battle, there's fighting, and maybe at some point, maybe Yellow Diamond, grabs Stevani, it's about to, end her or something, it's the points where, the crystal gems look like they're getting the crap beat out of them, they're not going to survive this, but they're getting the crap beat out of them, and, Stevani gets grabbed by Yellow Diamond, or one of the diamonds picks her up, maybe in hand, actually, because diamonds are pretty freaking huge, picks her up and just goes, did you really think you could defeat me with a Pearl, Garnet, just says their names, and wait, where's the Lapis? And you just feel the earth start trembling, and he goes, and you just feel the earth start trembling, the ground opens up, and you see a hand, the cluster's hand just come out, you just grab Yellow Diamond. Actually, that would be pretty cool, see Yellow Diamond, Stevani versus, the diamonds or whatever, because they're so freaking huge. See Yellow Diamond, grab grab like Stevani and just go and just grab like give the whole speech or whatever, saying, you thought you could beat me with these people, these weak gems. Jasper, a rogue Jasper, a fusion disgrace, a defect pearl, a runt. You think you could beat me with... And what is it? And a sealed away Lapis? Or some crud like that. And you're just like, wait, where's the Lapis? Getting a friend. Or, better yet, it would fit, and I would love it to happen. Just Stevani goes, hey, why don't you pick on someone bigger than you? You just see the ground open up, you just see the cluster's hand reach out and grab Yellow Diamond. Actually, it'd be kind of cool if the cluster drags Yellow Diamond all the way to the center of the Earth. Or if, again, like, Lapis is able to open up the entire planet. Maybe Lapis can, like, instead of, like, cracking it open like an egg, like, she cuts the planet kind of in half, like, slides open, lets the cluster go out, and then just slide the planet back in. It'd be cool kind of seeing, like, the cluster appear, and then just start wrecking, like, destroying the ships and everything. I think that'd be kind of cool, especially since, like, if you look up on DeviantArt, I've only seen, I think, 2 images of it, but it's, like, a really nice design. I'm not sure if the 2 people know each other, and that's why the design look kind of similar, but there's, like, they've drawn a picture of the cluster, and it looks, at least how they draw it, looks awesome, where, like, it's an all-white gem. Like, it's completely white, but you have all the different colored eyes all over its body. It's like, if you've seen Full Metal Alchemist, if you take all the eyes from behind the door of, I don't know, the entity, God, whatever the heck it's called, behind the door, if you took that black mask with all those eyes, colored each eye a different color, and put it onto a giant crystal body with, like, long hair and stuff, it looked freaking awesome. And I would love to see, like, the cluster versus everything, and see, like, the cluster come out with, like, everyone. I just think that'd be freaking cool. I say it should be freaking cool. And a lot of these some of these theories, I know it's just, like, me rambling on. I really don't give any facts, but that's kind of my thing for, at least, not my thing for, like, one of my theories, but for this one, like, from what we've seen, I think it'd be kind of cool to see something like this happen. A scene where, like, the cluster's hand, like, reaches out of the planet and grabs Yellow Diamond, or maybe, like, all the many hands come out of the Earth, and, like, why is this happening? Because Lapis is using her terraforming abilities, using the water to open up holes in the planet to allow the cluster to come out and, like, protect the entire planet. That would be kind of cool. Like, seeing, like, many hands come out of the planet and, like, just throw all the other ones out, and, like, you can see, like, eyeballs appear on the hands. That way you know how the cluster sees. And, like, you see just the eyeballs everywhere, like, maybe shoots out beams of energy and stuff like that. It'd be like having the entire planet protected by the creature inside of it. I think that'd be kind of cool. Though it would lead to a lot of bad things happening eventually, I'm assuming, with, natural disasters and stuff like that. But then again, we are also talking about a show, which I guess it's only one of the times that it's kind of maybe just like, like a little too cartoony in Steven Universe sometimes, and there's a lot. I'm not talking about the Uncle Grandpa episode either. I'm talking about the episode where Steven and Connie first meet, and they're trapped in a bubble underneath the ocean. The bubble pops, and they just float back up to the surface. There's a lot more problems with that, for what being that the water pressure, if you go up too high, I think it's like CO2 levels, something in your blood starts popping up, and you get the cramps, or I forgot what the fuck it's called. It's like shakes or some crap like that, or it could F you up badly. I think the CO2 bubbles in your blood or something like that. Yeah, basically they have to depressurize as you're going up, or put in a depressure chamber afterward. But yeah, I don't know, but it would be kind of cool to see, like, the cluster come out during the final battle, and then to fight off the homeworld gems, something like that. Especially since the yellow diamonds, since the diamonds kind of all stand up and look down on the other gems, it would be kind of cool to see the cluster, a fusion of all those tiny little gems, a permanent fusion, just stand above all of them, just looking down with the many eyes all over its body. I think it'd be freaking awesome. I would definitely say go to DeviantArt, look up the cluster Steven Universe. You can probably find a couple of, like, pictures. think I've only seen 2 that have like that design that I really like, where it's like all white with all the eyes everywhere. It looks pretty epic. But yeah, I this theory, this Steven Universe theory is a little bit more like, well, it'd be kind of cool. And again, but so I apologize for that. I can't really give more for that, but I think it would be kind of cool seeing that maybe like Lapis is the one who releases the cluster. She's the one who is the terraformer, who can open up the world. And every time I think Lapis controlling water, I for some reason think of even though I'm probably not matching the movie at all, I keep thinking of Avatar: The Last Airbender controlling water, just something like that. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Tell me what you guys think about this little theory. What do you think the cluster is going to look like? What do you want? What do you think Lapis' terraforming ability, apparently, to control the water, maybe terraform the earth, will awaken into something, allowing the cluster to appear? What do you think the cluster will appear? I think the cluster will appear probably during the final battle, maybe. I don't know. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, for sharing the videos, and we will see you later.